Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the shed. I'm Lonnie.
Hey, I'm Candace. Welcome back.
Well, if you saw one of the recent videos where we showed these cast iron toys, actually, I don't even, would these be considered more die cast or cast, or the bodies are cast iron, I guess?
Yeah, that's cast iron.
Plus steel. This one has stainless steel wings, I think. So I joined a few Facebook groups so I could get some more information about these and just to make sure that they weren't repops or counterfeits or whatever you want to call it. I also had some questions like this all looked right, as I told y'all, but the driver looked wrong. And this one, the driver looked right, but it looked like we had some modern hardware down there. There might have been a repair. And we got some, get that neodymium one.
Well, that's what I was wondering, if it would stick too hard. Yeah.
It'll be fun. So, so good news. I got some opinions from a collectors group, and across the board, they're like, no, those are all legit. Those are all authentic, the real thing, all that stuff. So then I also asked, I said, look, I've got the drivers in two of the vehicles. How do I know, or, you know, can you give me some insight? And they said, first thing is to try a magnet. And if it sticks, there's a good chance it's original, or there's a better chance it's original. And if it's not magnetic, there's a really good chance it's like nickel or something, and it's not original. So in this case, that guy looks original to me, and he is magnetic. He's steel. So that truck driver is legit. Now this is the one that we were suspicious of, and it is not magnetic at all.
Right.
So, yeah, I'm going to be selling all these as authentic. I mean, I could take the driver out, but I think I'm better off just leaving it in there.
Yeah, the collector that's buying it may want the driver.
And maybe they'll want it until they can find a
replacement.
I don't even, you probably can't even find an original replacement. Like, who's going to take an original driver out of a car to sell to somebody else to put it in their car?
Yeah.
Unless the car is just trashed or something.
Now, you had seen a sold, it had the original driver, but was missing the seat, right?
Yeah, and they got 200.
So we're probably up around there somewhere, I would think.
Yeah, and I think I'll have to look some more, but I don't know. The truck is probably that also, but maybe more.
Okay.
I need to do a little more research. I think this guy is probably around $100 or so.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anything about this one.
Yeah.
Other than we had some numbers stamped on it or whatever. I think this was an arcade also.
It is. Yeah.
I didn't look it up.
Yep.
So yeah, I don't know when we're gonna get to that. I mean, I could say I'm gonna list that today, but I might not, because I was just telling Candace, I'm probably gonna just, like, when I'm listing, I'm probably just going to grab out of that box of records.
Well, I'll go ahead and get them listed.
And yeah, you can.
Especially since you kind of, people may be looking for them since you put them in some Facebook groups.
Right.
Some of the collectors may be on the lookout for them. So.
Yeah, we had, it made me feel really, I was a little nervous posting in there, because I was like, man, if these all come back, if they all just tell me it's fake, what am I going to do then?
Yeah.
So, but I had a feeling they weren't, though.
Right.
Whew, goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was very relieved to find out about those.
Yep. So, we're going to go ahead and get started on orders. We have eBay and Mercari going out today. We're going to get this stuff picked up and get to it. All right, first item, we sold a hat. This is a Yokohama Motorsports black baseball cap. It sold for $14.99.
This?
Yep. That's it. Got some spark plugs on CC11. Champion, a 2-pack. They are 854s.
2-pack?
Yep.
Let's see.
They're in a red box.
Okay, I got them right here.
Those sold for $7.99.
Yep. Oh man, we still have a lot of spark plugs around here.
We sold that vintage, I don't know if it's vintage or looks vintage, that Shackley air purifier. It's on 3 Alpha. And that sold for $49.99. That thing is so cool.
Yeah. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, but I mean, we could find no examples of this
I know.
ever being sold.
That brand, but not that one.
Right.
Yep. Speaking of vintage, on 10 Bravo, we sold those cool Amy Vanderbilt Success Program for Women booklets.
10 Bravo?
Yeah. These things are so neat.
Let's see. Hopefully they're up here. I think they're here. They're wrapped up. Here you go. Let me put this stuff back.
And those sold for $32.99.
All right.
Man, here's something we've had a while. I think we picked this up at a highway sale. 5 Delta. It's a Kohler sink hose assembly.
I think that might have been Kevin and Danielle buy.
Ah. I knew we had it a while.
Yeah, it has. Just like the hose and stuff?
Yep. That's it.
Okay.
That's all for $29.99.
Right.
7 Delta, we sold the last 2 Starbucks boxes.
Oh yeah, that's exciting. We started with what, 7?
I think so, yeah.
And okay, so the gross numbers of this. Now, did these sell on offer or anything?
No, $49.98 is what we
Okay.
got for them. Yeah, we started with 7.
7, so gross sales were 175.
Yeah.
But well, we got 175 plus shipping, and you paid
$8
Like,
bucks.
$56
Yeah.
for them.
We'll say 60 maybe with
So,
tax.
I mean, even after you count for fees and stuff, we're probably still ahead about $80
Yeah.
for that trip you made to the grocery store.
Well, I wasn't a trip there. I was already there and happened to see them.
Right.
So, yeah. Okay, in the Bev drawer, we have 2 Disney Infinity Hulk Power Disc. These are the last 2. We had quite a few sets.
Okay, just the Hulk ones.
Yeah, there's 2 of them. 2 Hulks.
Yep, they're in here. Got them.
And then they also bought in Pocket 146 a G.I. Joe backpack accessory part.
Yeah, right here.
So the Infinity Hulk sold for $8.99 and the backpack for $4.99.
Okay, good deal.
We're moving out some stuff that's been in here a while.
That's
like
good.
This next thing. CC5 set of 2 Nerf Fortnite guns with darts.
It's a set of 2.
Well, it's 2 individual packages. Micro Tag, SMG, and Macro Bombs Away.
This might be it here. Micro Tag and Micro Bombs Away. Yeah, this.
I spelled micro wrong.
These right here.
$14.99 for that.
Okay.
We sold a record.
Which record?
Box 1, Louis C.K. New Factory 2017. Sealed.
Would you come grab it from me?
Yep.
I don't want to bring the box over there if I don't have to. I think I can just kind of tilt it back and hand it to you.
Yep.
There you go.
That was a good one. It sold for $54.99.
And they might have got a really good deal because I don't even know if I. Yeah, well, actually, I did find some comps around there.
Did you?
But yeah, I had to go to like product research, and then I don't think the comp was anywhere close to recent.
Okay. Pocket 73, we sold a oil derrick tie tack with the chain. This little thing is cool. I think that was in some jewelry we got from the that eBay store.
Oh yeah.
buyout.
I think we initially thought it was Eiffel Tower.
Yes. $9.99 for that. Some more pennants sold. Man, those things have done well. These are the multicolor, the red, green, and yellow. They're on 7 Alpha. 2 packs of that. I think that's the only 2 packs we had of those colors, huh?
Huh?
Is that the only 2 packs we had of the multicolor like that?
Oh. We have, I'm going to bring it over there.
Okay.
'Cause we had like
We had red, white.
USA colors and then
Yeah.
we had like Mexico colors.
Right.
So I don't, so what is your question?
I think this was the only 2 we
Oh,
had.
so we sold those.
Yeah, these
Okay.
sold. I think this is the only 2 we had in these colors.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yep.
The rest of them are like red, white, and blue.
So $22.49 for these.
Okay, cool. We're into those for $1 a piece.
Yeah. 5 Bravo, we sold a lot of 10 sealed VHS JVC.
Got these at a estate sale a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, weekend before last. $26.99 for those.
See, that's why I had to buy them. It was super easy to list them, and bought them for $5.
Right. Okay, we had this sale came in this morning. We're going to go ahead and pull it. It's a good one. 6 Echo LSU Mike the Tiger figurine from the Collegiate Collection Memory Company.
These things sell every time.
I know. Yep.
Oh,
So-
is that base?
It's not attached.
Oh, so I just got
I don't know
lucky.
how it came up with it.
Well, it said you had a note on there that says base not attached,
Yeah.
but it was under him. So,
Okay, so that sold for $112.49.
okay, nice.
We had our last order. You've probably seen them sitting over there. Some pantyhose.
Yeah.
Lonnie actually printed the label last night. They placed the order and then messaged us like immediately that it wouldn't let them put their apartment number on there. So he went ahead and added it and printed it so we wouldn't forget this
Right.
morning. So those sold for $7.99. It's a pair of legs pantyhose. That's all the eBay orders we have going out. On Macari, we sold Faces of Death. Oh, I lost my little. Yep. That's in the cube.
Okay.
Yep.
That was some of the Kevin and Danielle stuff.
Yes.
And this is something that either I think this is banned from selling on eBay. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we didn't even try it. So that sold for $34.99 plus ship. And then we sold some Paka Paka, 10 Delta C.
Delta. Are these Cloud Cats?
Yes.
Is that what they are?
That might be the last of the Cloud Cats. Was that the last one in there?
I mean, there's others in this. Oh no, I think it is. The other stuff that was in that box is not Paka Paka.
Oh, nice. Okay, $13.49 plus shipping for that.
But we have lots of Paka Paka left, just not those kind, right?
Yes,
Okay.
the Cloud Cats. And then we had a private sale.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the National Lampoon Moose mugs that we showed on our haul. We got a message that someone wanted to buy them all.
Yeah, and
So we went ahead and made them a deal.
the ones that, sorry about that camera work. The ones that we looked at the other day, I think whenever we picked them up, and we saw a bunch of comps that were like 2 for $15 and stuff like that, and I was like, oh man, those are shot glasses.
Yes.
The ones that we're looking at, those are shot glasses. These are a little better. These sell for closer
to 15 each.
15 to 20.
Yeah.
And anyway, we made a deal to sell them all for 70. So they
Right.
got them for $10 a piece.
Right. Yep.
So we were very happy with that. They were happy with it. I'm going to get this shipped out today. So yeah, that was a pretty good little 24 hours of selling.
Yeah.
So
Not,
I'm
especially
happy.
for a Wednesday night. Yeah.
But Candace, we typically, it seems like to me, we typically have good sales during the week because we're putting fresh stuff up. Although not that much of this stuff is fresh listings.
That's what I'm saying. We sold some stuff that's been sitting a while. I love
Yeah.
it. I love it.
Yeah, me too. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pack. Okay, packages are all away, and we had I think 6 USPS and 10 UPS
Yep.
today. So UPS a lot of times has just as many or more than USPS. And I wanted to give a quick update on how that's going. How long do you think it's been? Like,
Probably been doing that about a month, huh?
That's what I was kind of
Or maybe
thinking.
3 weeks. Yeah, it's been going pretty good, like with no problems at all with the UPS. We've still had some hiccups with the USPS, so I do feel like we're doing the right thing.
yeah, I agree.
know?
For us.
Yeah.
And I know some people have great experiences with USPS. And if that were the case for us, we would have never gotten the UPS pickup.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, how many years were you doing USPS without that UPS pickup and no problems? You know,
Right.
we had to do something, and in fact, a week ago, they lost a $125 item. USPS did, so we're kind of thinking now, not just things over a pound, but anything $50 or more is going to go UPS, no matter how much it weighs.
right.
You know, we're just getting burnt too much, and I get it. It's not like that all over the country.
It's a bad experience. When it happens, it's a terrible experience for your customer too. It's
Yeah.
not just the money. It's bad for everyone whenever customers have a poor experience with an eBay seller, regardless of who that eBay seller is. That affects
All the sellers.
that customer's perception of eBay as a whole.
Yeah.
So we definitely don't want to be part of that problem. And yeah, so back to what I was saying though, UPS has been working out great. They haven't missed any pickups, and I just checked because I have seen people, some people say that they have like adjustments that happen on like the dimensions and things. And I was a little concerned about that because I've experienced those like crazy adjustments on the postage with FedEx in the past. As a matter of fact, that's the reason I quit using. One of the reasons I quit using FedEx is that I had a bunch of those happen. Like I'm talking like 5 years plus ago. But I had never experienced it even once on UPS, and that's not to say it doesn't happen. I'm just saying that we haven't experienced that, and we've shipped about a month now, I think, pretty good many packages. I'm not exactly sure how many. I would say it's probably on the order of, we've probably shipped about...
Probably an average of 10 a day, 8 to 10 a day, huh?
I would say the average, though, would probably be like 8, maybe 7. I'll just go with 7. And so probably we've shipped about...
Over 100.
well over 100, probably between 150 to 200 packages with UPS in the past month. I just went and checked. We have not had any kind of adjustments to any of the pricing or anything. Not saying it's not going to come, and if it does, I will let y'all know. But yeah, fingers crossed.
I know one thing that you're making sure to be very accurate on your dimensions, not going under what it really is.
Right.
That's very important.
Yeah, so like 12-12-12 box, 12-10-4 box. So like a 12-10-4 box, the box says 12-10-4. That's really kind of the inside dimensions, but and I don't want to say it's okay to do this, but typically with USPS, they don't really care. It's been my experience. Now you may have a different experience, but I found that USPS, they are not sticklers about those dimensions. But UPS and FedEx, they are. So a 12-10-4 box now becomes 13-11-5 instead.
Yes.
Whenever I ship UPS, I make real sure, and if it's even a question about it, I always go up. Like I say, well, it's exactly that,
Or just a smidge over.
right?
Yeah.
Right. So I mean, yeah, I don't cheat them on the dimensions ever.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that people that have these issues do, but I am saying that are intentionally doing it. But I do think a lot of those adjustments could be explained by people just putting the dimensions of the box without actually measuring the box.
Yeah.
That's my guess anyways. So, yeah, but Candace has an exciting development regarding the cast iron because while I was packing, she was working on that since we found out like it was all legit.
All authentic. Yep. So I got them all listed, and go ahead and show them our total over there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's what you've done this morning.
That's all the cast iron.
And that's all cast iron.
Yep.
And our total is $910. And to remind y'all what we paid for the stuff, between the cast iron and we have the calendars from the 40s, 50s, 60s.
The pinup girl
The
calendar.
pinup girl stuff. We paid $375.
Yeah.
So, and I told her, like, I think the price on this red truck, for instance, that they had at the sale, I think it was $160. And we paid about 25% of that. So just to give you an example, the kind of margins we're talking about here, we paid about $40 for the truck.
Right, right. So let me tell you my main takeaway from at least these vehicles. Hubley are good. Cast iron antique Hubley, vintage Hubley is good. Arcade is freaking awesome.
Arcade is the brand.
Arcade is the brand to look for. Of course, look for Hubley if you can pick them up cheap enough. But
oh, that other brand too.
Yeah.
What was that other brand called? Can't remember.
I don't know because we don't.
Yeah, it's Kilgore.
Kilgore. Yep.
Yeah, that's it.
So, and I'm going to give you an example. I guess I'll start with the Big Daddy here. This is an Arcade. I end up listing it for $250, and that's what they usually go for. Except there's some minor things you need to look for on any of the cast iron. Details matter. A lot of them came with the metal tires, and there were also versions with the rubber tires. So if you see rubber missing, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's missing. They released some without the rubber.
I don't think those ever had rubber.
Now I found a couple of examples where they sold them for $700 to $800. And those tires, the only main difference I could see, the tires had spokes on them.
Yep.
So, little details like that can mean a lot of money. So I ended up listing this one for $250. And then this guy right here for $225. This is the Kilgore, and we did determine pretty much that driver is a replacement.
Probably.
Yes,
Yeah.
I made sure to put that in my title. I put replacement driver in the title, and then in my description, I said, I think this is a replacement driver. It is not magnetic.
Yep.
So that was my very first sentence in my description. And also on the dump truck, I did point out that this is pretty much a replacement because the other ones I saw that looked original, the washer here is square. So, and I don't know when they started doing round bolts, would that
I know, a hex or whatever it is.
So, that I made sure to point that out. This little guy was good too. This is a Hubley gyroplane. Am I saying that right? Gyro.
I don't know. Gyro,
Yeah.
gyro, hero.
Listed that for $225.
Speaking of that, I'm on some lunch.
I know. And I saw a lot of people with remember we talked about the rough looking thick propellers?
Yeah.
I saw a lot of listings there and they were putting that theirs was original. So I think there's a lot of misconception out there. However, those do not sell for big money when you look at sold. So the collectors know.
Right.
Yeah.
You can't fool the people that are going to buy this stuff. You can't fool them. They already know this.
Yeah, if they're spending $200 on a vehicle, they know what they're looking
right.
at. These were kind of lower. This one went for $50, still good.
Oh yeah.
Considering it's missing a tire, and the tire it does have is pretty rough. This is another one that
did you find a brand on it? Because I don't think it had.
That's a Hubley.
Oh, it is a Hubley.
Yeah, it's not on there, but I found it has 2197, and that's what everybody's has. Hubley.
Okay, I saw the number it had stamped on it.
This is an Arcade. Listed that for $125. That because we do have the rumble seat in that one, and you can still read some of the decal. These can, of course, go for up to $400 if your paint and decal and stuff are good, know. And then this was our lowest one at $35. It's a Hubley.
It is a Hubley?
Yeah. Just a little black Model T. Yeah, Model T.
You found some markings on it or not?
I did somewhere inside. Let me see.
Because I didn't ever see anything on it.
I think I did.
I thought it was just generic, but I didn't ever try and look it up.
No, but if you look at if you search antique cast iron Model T, there's like a couple of variations, and there's a ton of these out there.
Okay.
Yeah. So and that's probably why they only go for like $35.
Okay. Well, wow, that was. I'm glad we bought that stuff then.
Oh yeah, I'm glad. I'm actually surprised it was still there. Like it made it past the 40% off day. you know.
But even at 40%, that truck would have been
Yeah.
40%. That truck still would have been like $100.
I know, but for some collector should have gone in there and bought it, I think.
I
you know.
don't think they must not have the right audience for
Yeah,
it.
maybe not. So I'm glad they didn't. Cause
Boy,
it was
that
still there
house
for
worked
us.
out, man,
Yeah.
because like this stuff came from there. Those calendars came from there. The blacklight posters that are mostly gone, those
Yeah.
came from there.
Yeah.
That was a great house, man.
So
Great house.
I think after this, I'm going to start on the calendar. So maybe
yeah.
we can get a good picture of just that part of the buy to see where we're at.
Okay, I'm not doing very good today as far as listing goes because I haven't listed anything, and it's 5 o'clock, and I'm not going to list anything. But Candace did.
I did, and there's a reason that I didn't list as much as I thought I was, and Lonnie didn't because we're about to show y'all some stuff. But let's go ahead and show them the board.
Yeah, here's where we're at. This is Momentum board for March. Goal is $13,000. Candace listed $1,050 today, $1,050, and that was just all that was the
The cast iron toys, and then 3 of the calendar.
and 3 calendar
Yep.
things. So yeah, we're at $86.98 for the month. We've got $43.02 to go. We've got 12 days to do it. I mean, we got to average $358 per day, per listing day, to get to our goal. So it's getting easier and easier to hit the goal as we go because we're like the numbers we're putting up are like really good.
Yep. So about around 1:30, we were eating lunch. I was in the house eating. We kind of break off at lunch just to give each other some space from each other, you know. So I was eating lunch and looking on Facebook, and a garage sale in our area popped up in one of the groups. So I came in here, I said, let's go. So we went. And this is also actually a guy that we go to his sales pretty often. We usually find stuff every time.
Yeah, we do.
So let's show you what we got.
Yeah, he's a storage unit guy.
Yes. And so everything we're about to show you, we spent $19 on all of it.
Yep. So these are 2 OEM gun cases. And you know what's funny about this? I think I bought at a garage sale a couple of months ago. I'm pretty sure I bought a Glock and a Beretta case, pistol case, at a garage sale at the same time. And then this time, I bought a Glock and a Beretta gun case.
This
at the
is
same
a Glock?
place.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the Glock.
I thought it just said lock, but this is a big G, huh?
Yeah.
I got it. That's an interesting logo they have.
Yep. And then both of them have like, okay, this has, are these some, yeah, these are the original grips, Candace.
Oh, nice.
These are original not Glock, Glock grips.
So you might be able to sell those separately, huh?
Yeah, large and medium, or yeah, I'll see if they're worth anything. I mean, this pretty cheap kind of plasticky stuff
Yeah.
there. I might just include it with the case. So, you know, we got some paperwork in here. Still has the foam in it, so I don't know.
Let me help you with that.
And then this case might have something. I think it did have something in it too. A lot of times they have those little locks they give you when you buy. You know, I'll show their name and stuff. A lot of times they'll have these locks they give you when you buy a gun, but
Yeah.
there's some kind of that's like a little tool
Yeah.
or something. So yeah, I mean, it's not gonna, you know. Typically we get probably on average about $20 for those or something. I gave him $6 for both.
Yep.
He had 5 on him. I asked if he'd take 6 for the pair, and he did.
This jacket, y'all, I love it. Look at the graphics on the back. That's embroidered. The fox is embroidered. It's like done in the old style, like airplane art or whatever, I guess.
What is USAK?
I don't know. Well, AK starts with the name of the company. AKO, Aku. Yeah, so maybe it's a play on that. He's also embroidered on the front.
That's a coup.
Yeah, Aku.
He's holding a bomb.
Yeah.
And it's got some flare.
And I
on
think
it.
the flare must have come with it.
I think it did.
Because it has a coup on there. So only paid $3 for this jacket. It's really cool. I think I just briefly looked at like this brand's jackets, what they go for used, and they go for average of $50. And I think with the style of this, I shouldn't have any problem getting that.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
that was a little score there. Huh?
Yep.
Okay. Sweet.
We got a Bible,
Yeah. It's just-
Expositor's Bible.
yeah, and I looked at the pages. They're in good condition. Meat offering. And yeah, I that's probably $20 to $25. I did pay him $5 for that.
I know they're seeing this and going, you got all that for 19 and you got a Switch?
Yeah, well,
No.
no, he had a stack of boxes over off to the side. I don't
Yeah.
even think it was even for sale. I think he was just going to throw them away or something. And I think that is, I don't know video game stuff very well, but I'm pretty sure that's Animal Crossing.
It says Dodo.
Yeah, but I think that's Animal Crossing. I'm not 100%.
Oh, okay.
Dodo Airlines, I don't know.
Yeah.
People are probably, a lot of people that are watching right now are probably like, of course it's X, and I think X is Animal Crossing.
Molly could definitely tell us.
I'm pretty sure.
So yeah, it's an empty box.
Yeah, he had it sitting over there. I'm like, you want this box? And he's like, it's just an empty box. There's nothing in there. I'm like, I'll give you $1 for it. And he said, okay, sure.
Yeah.
So we might be able to sell it for 20 or so. I figured
Yeah.
I'd give it a shot.
Yeah. Especially since it's a specialized system and not just the general Switch.
And if we were like at a garage sale or something, and I thought somebody was going to just throw it away, and I'd already bought stuff, I'd probably go, hey, you mind if I have this box?
Right.
But in this case, I like giving the guy a little money.
Yeah, we have a good relationship
Yeah.
with him, and he usually makes us some good deals.
Right.
So that's why Lonnie offered $1.
Right.
And then last thing is this Carnival glass pitcher. I paid $3 for it. They sell for about $30, somewhere up in there.
Okay.
So yep.
Yeah. I don't mind shipping. I don't mind packing stuff like that.
No,
Not if it's
that
worth
kind of
30.
glass is very heavy duty. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we probably have a ballpark it here, 30. I think I can probably get 20 for the box. 50, 70, we'll call that 40 just for the heck. 110 plus probably about $150 worth of stuff
Yeah.
that we paid less than $20 for. So
Yeah, well over $100 profit after fees.
and it was a nice diversion for us in the middle of the day. And this is pretty solid, I think. It's not like home run, like wow or anything.
Yeah.
But sometimes when we go over to his place, it is wow.
Yeah.
So we always like to go. Like I said, he's a storage unit buyer. So he never knows what he's going to have. And
I don't think we've ever walked out of his sale without buying something.
It's hard. It's hard
Yeah.
too because he has such a variety because
Yep.
it's like storage units and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, before we leave, we do need to go ahead and do Lonnie's Losers. Okay, it's time for Lonnie's Losers. It's the 5 oldest items in our eBay store. We're going to end them all 5, and then we are going to make sure we have them here, make sure we want to keep them in the store, or we might give up on them. And then the ones that we do put back up will probably lower the price in most cases.
Yep.
So, what are the 5 Lonnie's Losers today?
This is going to be easy because the first 3 are on 6 Charlie. Three manga books.
Okay.
The first one is The Fiancé, Volume 1, Chosen by the Ring.
Okay, I see it right here.
$12.99 for that.
All right. And what are the other 2?
This one is called Mayo Juvenile Remix, Volume 8,
Okay, we have it.
$9.99 on that.
Okay.
And then the last one is I'm a Koi, Now I'm in Love.
Okay.
I don't know what that means. Volume 1, $9.99 on that.
Okay. I'll probably just drop them all by $1
Yeah.
and then sell similar. That stuff it seems like it sells eventually. It can just take some time.
Some of the manga is slow moving. 3 Alpha. This is a U.S. Marine Corps plaque, a wooden plaque from
Yeah.
Okinawa.
Yep, it's right there. I do have it right there.
And we have that listed for $69.99.
Okay, I'll just drop it. Like, we didn't pay a bunch for that, so it's not the kind of thing you can really, like, you're not going to find another one just like it. So I'm going to drop the price on that to $39.99.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's a good number.
The next thing we have 8 of. They're not all here. We just have a few here. One Charlie. It's
Yeah.
Norton door controls.
Yeah, so we actually bought a bunch of these. Okay, we have them. There's one right here. We bought a bunch of those at a garage sale. It must have been about a year and a half ago or so now.
Yeah.
And we paid $5 a piece for them. And I think we've sold, what do you think, maybe 5 of them now?
Yeah, 4 or 5, yeah.
So this is not like a complete loser. It's just like a really slow thing.
Right.
We sold I think we sold like a couple at 100, and then we sold a couple at 80, and then maybe one at 75, something like that. But it has been a while, so I'm thinking about changing the price to like 60.
Plus, one thing in situations like this, we probably need to look at actives. There may be a seller out there with a warehouse full selling them for $50 a pop or something. You know, so that's other things we need to consider.
True.
So yeah, we're definitely going to drop the price on that by some amount.
Probably, I'm thinking I'm probably going to drop it to at least 60.
Yeah.
But the good news is that buy got paid for when we sold one of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, whatever we decide to sell them for, it's still just going to be just pure profit at this point. So. Is that everything?
That's all.
Okay, well that is going to be it for this one then. Thanks a bunch for watching, and we'll see y'all again very soon. Bye, y'all.
Bye.